So this is what happens. So I want you to imagine that the chairman of Starbucks gets together with their top executives and says, okay, we've got a plan for the growth of Starbucks for the next 5 to 10 years. Here's what we've done. We've gone around the world and we've measured all the Ikeas in the world, and we've discovered the typical Ikea has about 200,000 square feet. We've measured all of our Starbucks stores, of course, and we've understood that the average Starbucks has about 800 square feet. We need to fix this if we're going to compete with Ikea. Does that make any sense anywhere at all? No, of course not, because they have completely different business plans. Starbucks' plan is to be small and everywhere. I mean, that one there is inside some other building. It's inside an airport, or it's inside a school, or it could be inside a church. I don't know, right? It's not, they don't even own their own property here. It's not even their own standalone store. Whereas IKEA has this ridiculous maze that's massive. So small and everywhere, big and in just a few places. And you look at it and you go, okay, well, Starbucks is not failing because they don't have stores the size of IKEA, and IKEA isn't failing because they're not all the places that Starbucks is. Each one of them is extremely successful at what they set out to do. IKEA is really good at being IKEA. Starbucks is exceptionally good at being Starbucks. You don't have to like either one of them, but you can't deny that they've been successful at what they set out to do. But here's what happens. We usually come to rooms like this, and we're hearing from a speaker up front who comes from an IKEA-sized church. And we come from our Starbucks-sized church, and we're hearing principles from them that just simply don't translate over. And sometimes we walk away from these conferences and we ask ourselves, okay, it's not working for me. Was the speaker wrong, or am I stupid? It has to be one or the other. Here's the good news. The speaker isn't wrong and you're not stupid. They're right from an IKEA standpoint, and it doesn't fit in a Starbucks-sized standpoint.